Hello and welcome to another modelling video. This is Alan from the Mokanaman at YouTube with another modelling video. Today we'll be doing the second part of the Model Expo event review, and we're going to be mostly focusing on the Gunpla and Mecha aspects and the different forms and organisations it's taken part to display, compete or exhibition at the Australian Open Model Expo at the Sandown racecourse during the Queen's birthday. During the video I'll be displaying photos taken by myself of all the different works grouped with in the different categories or organisations. First, we have a newcomer from Andrew's Hobbies, Gundam Club Australia, a loose collective of individuals who hang out at this hobby shop and also hang out on a Facebook page. I'll put a link down below. Absolutely lovely guys. They decided to band together and put in a small display for the Model Expo. Very lovely work. Some of my Mecha Workshop guys has attended their club meetings, which they meet about once a week or whenever they post. Good fun and lovely people to hang out with online or in person. It's very good to see further clubs spreading out and influencing the hobby. The second on the club display elements of the exhibition, our group, the Mecha Workshop Melbourne team, came down, put up our regular table and latest wares and work, including some older pieces. We've picked up a few new members, including some of the individuals and modelers that's attended our past Gunpla Build World Cup events in Sydney, and a mixture of snap work, Zoids, Gundams, beginner stuff, and very well known publicised finished and competition winning models, including Mark, the winner from a few years ago across Australia, and as well as the Ghost of Xeon and Brantaia, plus my work. The Mecha Workshop, for those who do not know, is not strictly a Gundam club. It does have an origin with Zoids modelling at an anime convention manifest. Does have Bandai and Gunpla sponsorship backing, but we enjoy a number of modelling subjects, including tanks and other science fiction fields, including the mashing up and customization of toys into Mecha Musume. This year we were inspired by the same old mixture of Gundam kits. Brought some Zoids for the first time, including a couple of customs, and the newish anime Girls and Panzer, doing some group buys of decals and showing off the works. The Mecha Musume kits, Gundams and Girls and Panzer kits were very popular among the general population and fans alike. Being an IPMS, normally quite a strict military realistic modelling scene, it's very good over the years of displaying our wares and going as a club and sitting with the club for most of the convention, that over the years the attitude towards our element of the hobby has changed, and people are very open and customary to it. It's awesome, and I'll cover this later on in the video, to see that there's been more Gunpla and this side of style of work spread out throughout the event in competitions and other people's club displays. It was great talking to people from other clubs and just generally answering questions and inspiring people to venture out and do their own custom or personalised builds of Gundam models, or even a little crazier, the Girls and Panzer or Mecha Musume kits. Outside of the actual club table, a few of our modelers did put out work in the competition and returned very well. It's also good to see a different attitude in the judging according to our models, and we'll talk about this in the actual official Mecha category section of this video. All in all, the Mecha Workshop did extremely well and put on a nice display and had generally a lot of fun buying products and mixing with other modelers. So we just covered the two major clubs displaying at Expo. let's have a look at other clubs that may be displaying a kit or two, and the competitions. Throughout the place, we just got a couple of scattered junior, intermediate, and club models, anything from the 1980s early glued together kits to master grades. Interestingly enough, the major wargaming clubs actually put together a 1:144 scale battle set, and war game full with rules and everything from the anime 0079. So that was a very interesting display. Cool diorama, even more interesting than our setup. So that was very cool to see. Really enjoyed that diorama game. And then straight into the open adult division mecha category. The models around the expo and this one were done at a really, really high standard. Could not have been more happier with the work on display. A lot of stuff that I recognise and a lot of stuff that's just absolute new to me. Modelers who I've not encountered before or who haven't picked up a Gundam before. The calibre of work, competition-wise, it was really, really stiff. I managed to snag a commended. I believe Ghost of Xion came third, but Mark, who won not last year but the year before Gunpla Builders World Cup with his Centipede diorama, also claimed Best to Show at Model Expo. This is the first time a national IPMS show has won a Gundam kit for the entirety of the competition. Just a quick rundown. They select Best of Show via judging all the first place models again. And out of all the first place models from each category, a single one is chosen as the best models out of all the models. Very difficult judging process, and sometimes personal bias can get involved. Though the fact that it wasn't really a civil or military kit that won, it was purely a science fiction thing and a Gundam, is a big celebration and breakthrough for the community in Australia, and hopefully a bit of a beacon out there for the international community. All in all, just such a fun event. All of our members, including myself, were treated so well, and we just had a lot of fun with the regular modelers as well as the Gunpla modelers. A lot of new guys in our section of the hobby, and it was just alright. This is a review, and 99% of all the Gunpla models entered and displayed at the Model Expo. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, until next time for future event reviews, model reviews and tutorials. You can bet that next year Mecha Workshop and myself will be in attendance, and let's see what else we can produce in future. Catch you guys later.